Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. I don't know about you guys, but here in my state, I think spring may have officially sprung upon us, and I am so happy. I went on a walk earlier and it was just like 70 degrees and I just live for that kind of stuff. So I'm so happy. I'm in an amazing mood now, so I am so excited to be talking to you guys today. I also hope that spring has sprung in your area too, so that you're experiencing the sunshine and this good mood. But that is not what today's video is about. Today, I am going to be sharing my Disney trading pin collection. I am so excited. I have a passion for Disney pins. I took to Instagram earlier today. By the way, follow me on Instagram if you're not already, because a lot of times I will ask on Instagram before I make a video what you guys are hoping to see today, or a video you are interested in. So I polled you guys. The poll said you would like to see my trading pins, and I was more than happy to oblige to share those with you guys. Before I get into the structural sharing of my collection, I do want to explain just a little bit really quick what the Disney trading pins are all about, just in case you're unfamiliar. Disney parks do little enamel pins that are themed from anything from the parks to rides to characters to movies, and there's a pin for everything. You can buy pins from the merchandise stores, and most of their cast members wear lanyards that have these pins on them, and then you can approach a cast member and you're allowed to trade 2 pins per cast member. They also around around Disney World have pin boards randomly placed. They're just huge boards of pins, so those are super fun to look at and trade with. So that is mainly what I do. I usually just buy a lot of pins that I don't even care what they look like, and then I just take them to the park. Side note, beware, find lots of pins because you can often get scrappers, which means like counterfeit pins, and I'll trade them with cast members while I'm in Disney World, just for ones that I think are cute or ones that I like. I do like to kind of keep up with what pins are coming out, because a lot of times you can find pins that people have purchased and then traded, which is insane to me, but you can find them on cast member lanyards all the time. But without further ado, here is my Disney pin collection that are my favorite ones that I love to display, and I'm so excited to share these. This pin on the very top corner, which has a cute little sliding BB-8, who does not love that, I got from a Star Wars Disney Store event. I believe it was the 30th anniversary of Star Wars or May the 4th last year. Either one. They were having like a promo where you would go, and if you bought something, this pin was like $8 or something, so that's really cheap for a Disney pin. So there's like a rare exception where I actually purchased the pin, but it's so cute, and BB-8 slides around and I love him. This pin here is a Force Awakens pin that I got on my very first Force Friday, which is like a day that they release all the merchandise for a Star Wars movie. And they were actually giving these out for free at the Disney Store when you purchase something, which is like mind-blowing to me. It is a beautiful pin. And actually a funny story with this one is when I went to Disney World a couple years ago, some sweet little kids came up to me and they saw my pins and they wanted to trade, and I was happy to trade with them, but they asked for this pin and I had to tell them no, and I still feel really bad about it. But I just couldn't give up this pin. Like, I absolutely love it. Moving on to this pin, is another Star Wars pin. It's got the 70s vibes going on. This one is from a set that you can purchase, which is probably why I picked it up, even though I'm not big into Greedo, but they're cool. They're cool. This one over here in the corner is a Mr. Potato Head Darth Vader pin. I was kindly given this by one of my friends. We were in Disney World in 2014 for her birthday. We went on a scavenger hunt through the Magic Kingdom, which by the way was so cool. And at the end there was prizes for all of us, and this one was mine. It's a very unique little cute pin, and I just really like it, and it makes me think of our scavenger hunt every time I look at it. And then down here I have a cute little chubby Chewbacca pin. Chewie is one of my faves. I mean, I love all Star Wars characters, but I have a special place in my heart for Chewie. And come to find out, this is also from a set that you can purchase. It's very, very cool. Here we have some like Disneyland-ish pins. I don't know why. I've never been to Disneyland. I really want to go. But I love their pins. They just say Disneyland on them. So we have a cute Donald Duck one and a Tinkerbell one. These appear to be in the same set. They have the same font on them, so I'm thinking they're probably from the same set. This one over here is so cool. It might be one of my favorite pins I have, just because I've never seen anything like this. I found it from a cast member in Epcot. I believe this was in 2014. It's Dream Kingdom, which I believe is a game that used to exist, perhaps. I love it. It's got Tink, it's got Jiminy Cricket on it. It has like kind of this cool 3D business going on. It's just a really, really cool pin, and definitely not one that they were like giving out for free. So very, very cool. Okay, now down to this next row here, we have two that have come from a set. These are pins that represent each pavilion in Epcot. I actually found these two while I was in Epcot. I like traded with a cast member, and then I walked about 10 feet and I found another cast member, and they had another pin from this set, which is really fun. So this might be another one that I would like to collect, just because I love Epcot. It is totally my favorite part, and I love the pavilion so much. So we have Chip and Dale in Italy, who are precious, and of course Princess Jasmine in Morocco. Yeah, I just really, really like these ones. This one is not a Disney trading pin, so I'll just kind of briefly pass over it, but the reason it's on there is I got it from Her Universe, which is a women's fandom clothing brand, and they sent this to me for Christmas one year when I purchased something, but it's Chewbacca dressed as Santa Claus. Cute. Okay, this one is a very exciting pin. I got this on my last trip. I actually got this from a pin board in Animal Kingdom that was on a trash can. I have a picture of it. I'll insert that here. Kind of weird, kind of cool. This is the pins they were selling for the 45th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom, which I don't think I went to Disney that year that happened. And when I was on this trip in November, I saw these pins at the outlet, and I thought about buying one, but I just have a thing about not buying pins. I don't know why, but I just don't like to. So I didn't. And then I found it, and I like saw it, and I was like, I asked the cast member, I was like, can I trade for this? And they were like, oh yeah, that's fine. And I was like, oh my gosh. So that's so cool. This was probably like a $10 or $15 pin, and I got it for free. Okay, and then we have this one down here, and this is a one of the little dolls from It's a Small World. I think this is a very, very cute little collection. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with It's a Small World, but I really like the dolls. I think they're cute, so I really like this one, and I found that on my most recent trip. Okay, moving on down here, we have Creepy Ursula. I don't even know what she's doing on some kind of rock. I don't know. It was just a very unique pin, and I saw it and I was like, I kind of want that, so I traded for that one. This one here is another favorite that I have been looking for the others in the set for a long, long time. It is Princess Ariel's castle, and it's just like gold and there's no enamel in it, and it's just so cool. And I just remember in The Little Mermaid 2, Melody had this little clam shell she opened up, and you could see the castle in the clamshell, and it looked just like this, and that was my favorite movie when I was a kid. So this one's very like sentimental, but I love it. But yeah, I haven't seen the others of this set since I traded for this pin, and it's very unfortunate. I would love to find the rest. Moving on, we have Bernard from The Little Rescuers. The fact that he's a pin just makes me really happy, and the fact that I found this pin also makes me very happy. Alright, this one I got when I was on my senior trip in 2015 with my mom. I found this in Hollywood Studios, and this was a pin I have never seen before and have not seen since. It is an Incredibles movie pin. It's just so like unique, and I can just tell that this was like a special edition pin or something. On the back here it says 2004, so this one's pretty old now, but The Incredibles was another favorite when I was younger, so that one's pretty cool. Next up is Elsa pin. This one is one that was from a set, and I knew that when I saw it on the cast member's lanyard, and I was like, I gotta have it. Elsa's not really my favorite princess, but it's a huge pin, and the fact that it's from a set that you had to purchase, like I said, this is a common theme. I wanted it, so I traded for it. Alright, down here, this is a sweet, sweet pin. I adore this pin. I wish I could have the rest of them, because this was the first Disney pin my parents ever bought for me. And it is just so cute. I don't know what, like, possessed me to buy this pin or what. I think I liked the 3D, like, little balloon that was on there. Because Donald and Daisy aren't my favorite characters, but I just love it, and it has such sentimental value, and it's just so, so special. Here we have a little Winnie the Pooh pin. It's a little diaper pin, which I think is just precious. Not much to say. I just saw this on my most recent trip just before I was gonna get on the Magical Express, and I was like, I need that. Thank you very much. I will take that. Alright. This one here is a Mickey head that is the British flag. I love England. I'm sure I've mentioned this many, many times, but I love England. I would love to visit there. I'm hoping to visit there soon. So obviously this one was necessary. This one here is another unique pin that I cannot believe I just found. This one was, I found it at the Garden Grill in Epcot. They had this little like picnic basket pin trading board thing. I just love how they theme their pin boards. So cute. But this is a pin that commemorates the opening of Shanghai Disneyland. And it even says it's like one of 300. Is that insane or what? Like, I can't believe I just found that. Here we have another Aurora pin. I'm not gonna lie, this Aurora kind of freaks me out a little bit, so she'll probably get traded. She might be a scrapper, and that might be why she's freaking me out. Oh gosh, I didn't realize I had this many pins. Down here we have a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train grand opening pin. This one is so cool. I love the little like gems that they've put on it. I got this as a Disney movie rewards exclusive. Like it was only for Disney movie rewards members, and if you used your points you could get it, and I don't really think it was that many points. So I'm so happy I snagged that one. I was actually at Disney World the weekend that this ride opened to the press and annual pass holders, but we could not ride it because we were neither of those things. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I have a pin to commemorate it, so go me. Here is a sweet little Jungle Cruise pin. I have a special place in my heart for the Jungle Cruise. I just really love puns. And this one says, where adventure is found around every corner. I believe this pin is I think this was an annual pass holder exclusive. Yep, and it is from the year 2011. So you can only have bought this if you had an annual pass. So the fact that I got my hands on it is pretty cool because I do not have an annual pass. But I probably should get one, let's be honest. I really like this one, super fun. Little cute Mickey driving the boat. This pin says Highlands to the Islands with Daisy Duck on it. I don't know why, but it just kind of goes with this Jungle Cruise pin, and I like the look of them together. But I found this one a few years back, and I've debated like getting rid of it and then haven't. I don't know why. It has like no special meaning to me, but it's just kind of cute. A Disney survey marker. If you don't know, they have Disney survey markers all over the parks, and so they have a little pin that looks just like them. Here is a little orange bird pin that my friend Rachel, who if you've seen my Disney vlogs you'll know her, traded for me just on our last November trip. Okay, so down here we have like the only thing that I would like classify as like a collection that I'm trying to keep up. I'm not doing the greatest of jobs, but they had this collection that came out that was all Disney, like Epcot costumes. I love cast member costumes. I always look at them. I have favorite ones that I like, that I would like if I ever worked at Disney. I hope I would get to wear this costume. So I think kind of like a fascination with that. So I've been trying to collect the Epcot ones. I do have one here that is, I believe, a Jungle Cruise one or an Indiana Jones one. I'm not really sure. But it's a cool collection. I think I might almost have all of them. I need to check online and see. Bottom row here, we have a little Mickey Mouse head that has Buzz Lightyear's costume in it. We always had Toy Story on when we were kids, and to this day, me and my mom and my sister still quote it all the time. So that one's kind of special to us. Here we have a little Minnie Mouse snowman. I don't really have a connection to this pin. I think I just had a space on my board, so I put it there. I do like Minnie Mouse, but that one will probably get traded, so there's not really much to say about that. Here we have a little chubby piglet. My sister loves Piglet, so I think I picked that one up thinking of her. Here is a classic pin, Minnie Mouse's signature, with a gold Minnie Mouse. I've had a couple of these and I've traded them away and then I've ended up with them again. That kind of happens a lot. I feel like if you're a pin trader, you'll understand that one. But yeah, I love my girl Minnie Mouse, so she is living there for now. And then down here we have a little 101 Dalmatian ear hat character thingy. I don't know. I think this one's Pongo. My sister loved 101 Dalmatians growing up, and so again I picked this one up because it reminded me of her. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. I hope I did not ramble on too much, but I just do really love my Disney pins, so I'm glad I could share them with you. Like I said earlier, make sure you're following me on Instagram and Twitter, but mainly Instagram, because I do often do these polls of asking you guys what you'd like to see. Let me think. Other than that, I think that's all that we have for you today. I don't know why I say we, because it's just me and the camera, so that's all I have for you today. I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for sticking around and watching another video. Have a magical day. Bye.